Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and I am super excited to finally get to play with some more V-Stars. And of course, today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Leafeon V-Star. Now, Leafeon V-Star, in my opinion, is one of the best cards that you can play right now. And this is why. The fact is that Leafeon V-Star is a special kind of card in the standard format right now. Of course, the cool thing about Leafeon is it does have its V-Star power, IV-Star. During your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. So, yeah, basically, we're going to use this ability to have a free boss's order at any point in the game. Now, this is why I'm saying that Leafeon V-Star is a really good card to play right now, one of the best. And that is because just having it in your deck gives you an advantage over your opponent. I mean, you quite literally get a free once per game ability that you really only have with Leafeon. I mean, you can't really put Glaceon in every deck. You can play Leafeon in any deck. I mean, the nice thing about Leafeon is, yes, it is a 2-prizer on your bench. Even if you're not playing Grass Energy, it's a, a 2-prize liability, but that's fine because this thing has 260 HP. It's not going to get boss KO'd that easily, and it only gives up 2 prizes, which is not really that big of a deal. It's not as bad as having like a Crobat V on your bench. So I really think that Leafeon V-Star is a great card. If you guys can get your hands on a Leafeon V-Star, I highly recommend trying to make it work in any deck that you build right now because of how good the ability is and just how big of an advantage you can get in the format right now. So yeah, before we get the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, make sure to go get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern is selling codes online for the cheapest. So if you guys are looking to pick up any set codes like Fusion Strike, Shining Fates, Evolving Skies, Celebrations, or if you're looking maybe to see if the V-Star codes are in stock, they might have them in stock at Card Cavern. Get them over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, make sure to use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, and yeah, make sure to use code LDF if you're getting codes. All right, let's take a look at the list. Now, yes, I am going to be playing a Leafeon VMAX deck today. I have not actually played Leafeon VMAX on the channel yet. I don't think I've done a video on Leafeon VMAX yet on the channel at all since it came out in Evolving Skies. It was a little too competitive for the liking, but honestly, I mean, the Leafeon VMAX kind of has fallen off recently. It's not as good as it was in the format, mainly because it struggles against the tyrant known as Mew. But now that Leafeon has gained Leafeon V-Star, I think the deck has gotten a lot better. And actually, Leafeon V-Star can actually attack in this deck since we are playing Grass Energy, and thanks to cards like Raihan, not too hard to build it up. Now, the nice thing is Leafeon V-Star's attack isn't bad either. For 3 energy, you do 180 damage. Then during your next turn, opponent's next turn, this thing will take 30 less damage, effectively giving your Leafeon V-Star 290 HP if you want to consider that. Taking 30 less damage is pretty powerful. It makes you a little bit more bulkier. And then, of course, with that ability, IV-Star, you get a free Gust on your opponent. The nice thing about Leafeon is just how good Leafeon V is. Having greening cells, energy acceleration early on is super powerful. It's one of the best traits about Leafeon is just having greening cells as an ability. This is the list I'm playing. I do have some other Leafeon V-Star ideas that I will be covering in the future. But one of the ideas that I have for this card kind of revolves around another card, so that video will have to come out at a later date. But yes, we're going to be trying out Leafeon V-Star today. If you guys are excited for the video, leave a like on the video, of course, to show your support. And if you guys are hyped for the V-Star cards also. And let's go try it out and see some Leafeon V-Star action. All right, let's get into our first match here with Leafeon V-Star. Winning the coin was good. My opponent does have a Victini deck box, which kind of scares me because obviously Victini is not a very favorable matchup for a grass deck. Even though we do have Inteleon, it's not really, still not a good matchup nonetheless. All right, we'll see if it's going to be the Victini deck. Single strike Urshifu. That basically is a fine matchup. Our start is actually really good too, assuming that we can draw like an energy too. This hand is juiced, and there we go. We drew on energy. Oh yeah, this hand is insane. We can capture energy for another Sobble, and then we can greening cells to the active, and look at this hand. I can go Evo Incense for Drizzile, or I can grab the VMAX. I mean, I have IV-Star. Like, I have a free Gust this turn if I really want. Like, if my opponent's trying to, play around the Leafeon, it's insane. I mean, that's one nice thing I like about this combo is, like, honestly, getting access to Leafeon V-Star in Leafeon really makes the deck a whole lot stronger. Because, I mean, we have the ability to have a free Gust anytime we want. And it's like, in this kind of scenario, a free Gust could win us a game. But unfortunately, they do have a Marnie to disrupt my hand, but as long as I still get a Shady Dealings Drizzile, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we're fine. It's a good hand, actually. I can just Drizzile for Leafeon. And, like, we definitely have to KO the Ursh. We don't really care about Umbreon, because Umbreon is super easy to knock out. The Urshifu is the main threat on the board, right? So we're going to try to take that out. So we're going to put a Grass Energy here. We're going to play Shady Dealings. Now, I have a few options. I could go Galar Mine, or I could go Leafeon VMAX. I have one Leafeon VMAX, but I have 4 even win sense plus level ball. So we have way more outs to a Leafeon than we do a Galar Mine. So let's just get the Galar Mine down here. And yeah, we got the KO. I mean, I don't think they're going to concede, but I mean, it could be on the agenda. We're in a pretty good spot right now, too. We do want to get a Leafeon VSTAR down. I'm going to quick ball away boss. Grab another Sobble here while I'm at it, and I'm just going to knock him out with some grass knots. Yeah, let's go knot the grass. We're not going to get KO'd next turn. I mean, they can go Umbreon, but Umbreon's weak to grass, so not very effective. Got a fan up the prizes. Grass Energy. We did prize one of our Leafeon VSTAR or VMAXs, but at this point, Leafeon VSTAR is probably ready to attack if somehow they KO me. Honestly, I might just keep checking out the Urshifus, to be honest. Like, I might just go Leafeon VSTAR here, knock out the Urshifu. Because Urshifu is more of a threat than Umbreon, because Urshifu is the one that can 1-hit KO me. Umbreon, it can get 1-hit KO'd anyway, so I'm not really worried about Umbreon. But yeah, no, Single Strike is a great matchup for this deck. I mean, if Leafeon VMAX will come back into the meta because of Leafeon VSTAR, then Single Strike is one of its better matchups then, I guess. And that's a reason why the deck could stick around. You never know. We do have boss in hand, though, so I don't have to go Leafeon VSTAR. But I might go it anyways. I guess, actually, they could Gust my Leafeon here and knock it out. Yeah, they could knock it out, I guess, if they find Umbreon VMAX. I guess they could knock out the Leafeon on the bench, which I don't really care if they do. It's not really going to, like... They still have to take out this thing. And if they don't have an Urshifu down this turn, I really don't care if they do that. If they do get an Urshifu, we're going to have to go Shady Dealings plus boss. But we'll see if they actually have the KO here. We'll see if they have the knockout with the Umbreon VMAX. But then we also get 3 prizes. And then all I have to do is KO Houndoom to win, so... It's not a great idea, to be honest, for my opponent. Looks like they will quick ball. We'll see if they grab a Crobat or an Urshifu here. Okay, that was right. They are going to get Crobat. So they have to draw more cards. I imagine they might be digging for the Umbreon. They probably also are looking for, like, another Urshifu or something. We'll see. If they go Umbreon VMAX, I think we have to play Galar Mine, but if... Oh, I could max Leaf him, actually. Okay, there's the Urshifu. Oh, yeah, I might try to knock that thing out. Well, I guess at the same time, though, the VMAX isn't really threatening me. We'll see. I think we're just, like, going to win this game, though. Especially because we do KO the Umbreon here. You know? Yeah, it's not looking good for my opponent. We have how much HP? 90? Houndoom could knock me out, I guess. But then, like, because we have Leafeon VSTAR, I can go after that Houndoom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Marnie. Yeah, we don't need the Galar Mine. I'm just going to Marnie. We're just going to try to find Leafeon VSTAR. I'm going to try to keep Shady Dealings. Okay. That was not a good Marnie. I was hoping we would get, like, Shady Dealings there. Oh, we got Drizzile. I was hoping to get more. Still no Leafeon VSTAR or Evo Winsense, which is kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to see one of those. I'll just knock him out, I guess. The game should just be over, I imagine, because, like, we have a lot of win cons here. There's Sobble. And there's Galar Mine. Good prizes. All right. Yeah, next turn, we do win the game. We can just go... I mean, if they knock me out here, we just go Drizzile for Leafeon VSTAR, Raihan, knock out the Crobat with Leafeon VSTAR, which will wrap the game up. That's the nice thing about Leafeon VSTAR. Again, like, if you have the room in your deck to play a 1-1 Leafeon VSTAR, honestly, it's not even a bad idea to play it, because, like, you have such an advantage over your opponent because you have a free boss in the form of an ability. It's not like Umbreon where you have to do it the turn you evolve it. You can use Leafeon VSTAR at any point in the match you want, which is really good. And it's hard for Leafeon to get 1-hit KO'd when it has 260 HP. It's not an easy boss target. So, like, I think, like, genuinely, if you can fit a Leafeon VSTAR in your deck, like, there's no reason not to play, like, a 1-1 line. Just, like, a free boss, like, literally make or breaks the game. Like, how many times have you tried to win a game and you didn't have boss? Well, there you have it. So, I mean, I'm telling you, man, Leafeon VSTAR is the future. There's a Marnie. That's fine. As long as we can find Raihan, we do win the game. There we go. Do they even have a knockout here? They don't even have a KO on my Leafeon. Okay, wow. Huh. But I have game this turn. We can just go do this and then grab the Evolution Incense. A lot of the time, I mean, Leafeon VSTAR is good. Like, you know, the aggressive, the aggressive ability early on is good, but a lot of the time you might use Leafeon VSTAR kind of at the end of the game. In this scenario, we are using it quite literally at the end of the game. And because they bench Crobat, we can just do this. We can retreat our Leafeon VMAX. And then we can use Leafeon's ability, Ivysaur, Gust out that Crobat, and knock it out for 180 damage. And just like that, the game is over. My opponent didn't even get to take a prize card, which is kind of sad, actually. But, I mean, that's what Leafeon does. I don't know. Leafeon VSTAR is pretty busted. It does add a lot of value to the deck. And Leafeon is very, very powerful, too, with how consistently aggressive it is. I mean, that turn 1, of course, getting the energy down, getting the green cells. Really, really good stuff. All right, we lost the coin flip. All right, so we're most likely going to go second, I imagine. Yeah, we're going second here, but that's fine. It's fine by me. We're going to take a mulligan. We'll see what we're playing against also. I see a lightning deck box. Could be a lightning-based deck. We'll have to see. All right, how we starting here? All right, pretty decent hand. We got the Leafeon. We mulligan 3 times, which is a little awkward, especially because I don't have a Marnie in my hand to follow up with. That kind of sucks. Honestly, depending on what we're playing against, I might have to hold the hand. It's Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu's fine. I mean, Rapid Flow sucks, and the fact they're going first does suck. That's the thing. Leafeon, when it goes first, man, it is insane. All right, we're playing against potentially either Moltres Urshifu or Sylveon. Oh, they just pass. Okay, wow. They didn't have much. That's good. So I'm just going to Capture Energy here for Sobble. Or I could get Sobble Leafeon. Do I ever need Leafeon VSTAR just yet? Probably not, right? I think I just grabbed Sobble. Then we're just going to Green Cells. They might Rapid Full the Sobble, but if they don't Rapid Full the Leafeon, that's good for us. Because I have the Mine in my hand. I'm just going to hold the hand because we have Galar Mine plus Leafeon VMAX. So there's no real point of discarding the hand here. They most likely have the Rapid Flow. Their hand is huge. Yeah, but the question is, what do they even knock out? I mean, they can take out my Sobbles, but like, if they don't hit my Leafeon doesn't take any damage, and it's like, how are you going to knock out my Leafeon? Because I don't think they have a way to one KO it. You know, I don't think they have a way to one-shot my Leafeon here. So if they want to Rapid Flow my stuff, that's fine. They bench a Crobat, and once again, that could be our win con, is knocking out Crobat with Leafeon VSTAR. We'll have to see. Research, no Marnie. We keep our hand. Good thing. They played a Stadium 2. Ooh, they're playing Galarian Wheezing. That's fine. Gets 1-hit KO'd by Leafeon. I guess we don't have access to Shady Dealings or Leafeon VSTAR. But it's not like Wheezing is hard to knock out. The thing is, unless they have a Hiding Dark Energy, it's a pretty easy Pokemon to KO. So I'm not really too worried about this. It's interesting that they're playing Aurora Energy, though. I don't know why are they playing Aurora if they're just playing Wheezing and Ursh. I feel like you don't need that. They're probably going to kill my Sobbles. Yep, that's fine. Again, our Leafeon has taken no damage, which means we have a non-damaged Leafeon chilling in the active spot here. I wouldn't mind drawing a Marnie. Marnie wouldn't be bad. Raihan? Can't play that. I actually don't like losing that, to be honest. All right, let's grab Leafeon. And we'll not knock out the Urshifu. We'll hit the Urshifu here. Now research. See what we get. Okay. Got some stuff. They could Rapid Flow me again, but I highly doubt it. So we should be able to get a Sobble going here. Do I get rid of the Fan? Probably not, right? Fan is still a playable card in this matchup. If they put an Aurora on Ursh, you know, to try to go Rapid Flow, we can fan it off. Probably should keep the Fan then. We'll just get rid of a Capture Energy. I guess we don't really need that many Capture Energies. Grab another Leafeon. And then we will... If I had a Grass Energy, I could have went Max Leaf. It would have been better. Capture Energy. Another Leafeon. Guess we'll bench it. Whatever. Thin the deck out. Play this now. Just to thin, because they could get Wheezing this turn. They are trapped in the active currently, though. Only did 120 damage, though, which is pretty brutal. Yeah, the Air Balloon kind of bodied us. I didn't have a Fan. Or Tool Jammer, sorry. It's fine, though. It's not a big deal. We still have not taken any damage. If they try to go Wheezing, I could just knock it out. They do, unfortunately, have a counter Stadium. RIP. I was kind of hoping the Stadium would stick. Good thing they're not playing Tower, though. So I imagine they're going to try to go Wheezing here. You know. Do they have it? They do. Oh, okay. I mean, they can poison me. If I can draw a Grass Energy here, we can get out of it. This is why I did thin the deck out with Level Ball, though, because I know I can't play Drizzile, but, like, at the very least, I can thin the deck out by 1 extra card, which means we could draw a supporter here. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm not really... Especially with Fan of Waves, I'm not really worried about getting bodied here, to be honest. We one-shot the Wheezing. They don't play Hiding Dark. If they played Hiding Dark, that would have been a bit of awkward. And, I mean, they could be playing Sobble IV, I guess. Let's watch out for that. Alright, we'll put the Leafeon VSTAR into play, and then we'll just Grass Knot for the knockout. Take our prize. First prize of the match, baby. See what we get here. Raihan. Okay, Raihan's pretty good. If they do KO me with Sobble, I can go Raihan into Leafeon VSTAR, which is pretty good. Leafeon VSTAR is going to be a good attacker in this matchup, too. Especially with its bulk. They bench a Coughing again. If they can just... I mean, they'll swarm me with Wheezings, but, like... I don't know if that's going to do anything. If I can find a Grass Energy, I would just love to do Max Leaf. And just kind of reset that damage they're doing. I mean, the damage is piling up, I guess. No, there we go. Yeah, now I can just Max Leaf, knock them out, heal some of the damage they did to us. And we'll take our prize. Leafeon. Okay, not great. I need to find a draw supporter. How many supporters have I played? Just one research. Wow, okay. I mean, to be fair, we have Raihan. Once they use something that is not Wheezing, we get access to Shady Dealings. Yeah, now we're in a good spot right now. I mean, if they knock me out, right, I have the Leafeon VSTAR Raihan ready to go. I'm not really worried. They have a Clara. I feel like, I don't know, these Wheezings just aren't really accomplishing much for my opponent. I don't hate the idea of playing Urshifu with Wheezing. I have a Wheezing Rapid Strike deck built. I'm not going to spoil what that deck is. I've played it before, but I'm not going to spoil what the Rapid Strike deck is. It does play an Urshifu VMAX in it, but it's not actually even the main Pokemon. It's a different Rapid Strike VMAX Pokemon. But I kind of like the combo. Wheezing Urshifu is not a terrible idea, to be honest. But I don't know. It's kind of... I feel like you need Rapid Flow, though. I don't know. We'll see. We are taking a lot of damage, but I mean, I could just keep healing some of it with Max Leaf, right? So it's not that big of a deal. I'll just Max Leaf, remove some of the damage that we took from Poison. And we can still get KO'd by Gale Thrust, obviously, but that's fine. Double. Alright. Do they have another Wheezing? But here's the thing. I win the game if I get a KO another Wheezing. Because if they use Wheezing, I knock it out. They knock me out. I go IV Star, Boss KO, Crobat with Leaf Guard. With Raihan. So, ain't gonna work. This is why Leafeon VSTAR is busted. Because I imagine they're gonna KO my Leafeon. Like, if they do KO my Leafeon here, which I don't think they can do. They're playing a Sonya. Like, if they don't KO my Leafeon here, I have game. If they go Wheezing this turn, and I knock them out, and then they KO me, I just go Raihan, Leaf Guard, KO this. Oh, they have a Moltres. Do they have enough energy to attack me with it, though? That's the question. I guess they can go Moltres, knock me out. But if they go Moltres, I'll just KO them with Leaf Guard again, right? And then it's like, they're not going to be able to KO me in one hit. Going back into Wheezing, alright, that ain't going to do anything. But now we get our abilities back. So I could grab a Galar Mine here to get rid of their Stadium. Just slow them down a little bit. Which I don't hate. Could also get Switch. I could switch out of the Poison. That doesn't really do anything, though. We're going to get KO'd most likely anyways. We have 90 HP. We're going to Max Leaf. So, oh, I could Tool Jammer here. I like the idea of getting Galar Mine, though, because I force my opponent to have to find another Stadium to try to attack with Moltres or something. I'm pretty sure they don't have an energy in their hand, right? No, they would have attached if they had energy. So I'm going to get Galar Mine. Disrupt their Stadium. I'll go ahead and bench this while I'm at it, and then we'll just Max Leaf again. Heal the Leafeon. I guess, oh, they could win if they Rapid Flow, they could win the game, actually. Yeah, no, they could, if they can Rapid Flow me here, they can win, actually. Huh. I didn't think of that. They actually could just win with a Rapid Flow. They have another Stadium. Okay, wow. I wasn't expecting that. But there you go. Okay, they're not going to Rapid Flow me. Okay, yeah, you know what? I don't even know if I could have played around it, but I should have played around Rapid Flow. But that is game. They knock me out here. I do have game. I like the idea. Moltres and Urshifu is something I did build, too. When I was playing Moltres V, not Wheezing. Wheezing might be better, though. But that is game. They knocked me out. That was actually close. I should have probably tried to play Rapid Flow. I definitely should have played a bit smarter there. But we have game. We could just go Raihan for the win. Because now we can do IV Star, bring in the Crobat, and take the dub. Once again, IV Star wins me the game. We might not be using it in the early game, but we sure are using it in the late game. And it's actually proving to be pretty dang effective, as you can see. Oh, Leafeon might be back on top. Okay, we won the coin flip, which is good. Take it, I guess. And what do we got with our starting hand here? It's a mulligan. We'll see what we're playing against, too. That's the other question. We're hoping it's not just a fire deck, right? I mean, but fire's nowhere to really plays fire right now, because there's no good fire Pokemon in the format. All right, let's see. Okay, not bad. Decent hand. No energy for Leafeon, but that's fine. Because, I mean, we could have, like, I don't know, if we draw energy, I could try to go Leafeon VSTAR and maybe play aggressive with that ability. Oh, they're playing a Sirfetch deck. That's annoying, because our Leafeon could die. I honestly might just switch in a Sobble, so we don't risk getting KO'd by Sirfetch here. Not a bad idea. Or I could get a double Leafeon, but I don't have another... I should probably get double Leafeon, just in case, actually. I don't have another... What do you call it? Well, they need to... I don't want to lose 2 prize cards. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. I'd rather them just take out Sobble. Yeah, I'm just going to switch into Sobble. We'll force him to, like, have an insane wombo combo with, like, Boss's Order and like, switch and stuff. And yeah, they have a huge hand, though, but we'll see. Matchup should be fine, though. Sirfetch does get one-shot pretty easily by Leafeon with Galar Mine. I mean, I'm not a fan of giving the Sobble here because it's like I don't want to lose it, but I'd rather not lose 2 prizes. Because if Leafeon had 210 HP, it'd be a bit easier, but even then they have goons. So I think we have to just feed him Sobble and just pray they don't knock out my Leafeon this turn. They'd have to get, like... I mean, they would need a bit. They would need, like, energy, the switch boss combo, obviously. They might not have much in their hand either. They might not have much in their hand. So we'll have to see. They do knock out a Leafeon this turn, though, with boss. That would be pretty annoying. I can still Raihan. Depending on what we draw, Raihan might not be the best play, though. So we'll have to see what they decide to do. Now, they do get a knock it on my Leafeon here. That could be pretty bad. When you can KO, they're Sirfetched. And then Leafeon smudges a hit, and then we should be fine. I think they're playing the Sirfetch bird deck with, like... I think they're playing Moltres, too. I'll have to watch out for that. Okay, they're getting more Minchinos. They have a 3-card hand. Yeah, they don't have anything. That's good. Yeah, no, it was always worth it to retreat there. Because, I mean, we might not be able to get to attack them, obviously. That's fine, though. I'm going to get a Leafeon VMAX here just to have some protection here against my opponent. And then we'll just research. Because we don't know what we're going to get off this research. We'll see if we can get a KO. We do get a KO. Yeah, see? This is why I waited to do the, to do Shady Dealings there. Because I could get what I was looking for. We could just grab Scoop Up Net. Just net this boy. Knock out this duck. Seems good to me. Get net. Promote. Bench. Put the V-Star down too so we don't get knocked out or whatever. And then we'll just go with Shady Dealings again. And then we will grab... probably like research for next turn, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to grab there, to be honest. And then I just want to play it so I have an Inteleon for next turn. And then we'll just Grass Knot for the KO. Knock him out. And take our prizes. Sobble's great. And Energy and a Leafeon. That's fine. Now, Leafeon V-Star isn't bad in this matchup either. Sirfetch does have 210 HP, so I get 2 quick shootings, though. We can use Leaf Guard to knock him out and be a little bit tankier. And again, just giving up 2 prizes kind of makes things even better. We have Ivy-Star. If my opponent is not able to establish a Sirfetch this turn, or any attacker for that matter, and they just try to, like, hide on... They can't hide on the bench because of Ivy-Star. Like, even if we're not attacking with Leafeon here, the ability to just prey on my opponent hiding on the bench with Ivy-Star is just really, really good. Especially with Leafeon already being an aggressive deck because of the ability greening cells. You know, so it's like... It's pretty bonkers. We'll see if they get a counter stadium here, too. But yeah, no, if they try to hide, that's not going to work. Okay, they do have this Sirfetch. They could try to paralyze me, I guess, but, like... I don't think that sets up a 2-shot. Paralyzing me isn't terrible, though, I guess, but... They have to move the Cinccino, too. Not only do they have to move the Cinccino... Yeah, no, they have to get a lot here. I could just go after the Sirfetch. I could actually just KO the Zapdos if they don't move it. If they don't go into this... Yeah, they don't go to Zapdos, and I don't lose my stadium. I might knock out the Zapdos, to be honest. Just, like, take that out and just, like... Wipe out 2 energy off the board and take out another Zapdos. Because they're already down another one. So they're down 2 of their Zapdoses. And I'm pretty sure they only play 2. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going after it. Rip my opponent. Actually, I don't need to bench that because I'm not... No, we are playing supporter. Okay, let's do Evil Incense for Inteleon. Get quick... yeah, we'll get quick shooting. I don't think it matters too much. Make sure we get quick shooting online. Then we'll Shady Dealings. Probably just grab Energy Search. I'll start to build up the Leafeon V-Star on the bench. Just in case. Or put another energy on the Leafeon. Well, if we get KO'd, we have a thing. I don't think it matters too much, actually. We'll put energy on the Leafeon V-Star. Just to get that thing powered up. Then we'll quick shooting. Doesn't matter what we put quick shooting on. I guess Cinchino, sure. I'll just research. I could also KO the Cinchino, but I definitely go after Zapdos here, just to wipe out 3 energy, because they could get, like, Surfetched, obviously. Oh, yeah, give me that Zapdos. Knock it out, baby. VSTAR, bro. Busted ability. See, they just can't hide. They can't hide from the Leafeon. This deck's dirty. This deck is dirty. And I mean, assuming they can get through my Leafeon by the time we even get all 6 prizes, now they have to go through a Leafeon VSTAR. And if we can set up more quick shootings, we can one-shot their Surfetched and stuff. I know they're trying to work towards a Moltres here, which is obviously what they're trying to do, but I like killing the Zapdos. Because, like, now, look, now they're down 4 energy, and they're down 2 of their Zapdoses. They might only play the 2. They most likely play Clara, but now they have to find a Clara, so it's, like, a little bit harder for them. No, yeah, it was always correct to kill Zapdos there, though. Like, we could have taken out Cinchino, obviously, but, like, the Zapdos is the main threat, because it could paralyze me, even though we have Switch. They are going to have a Clara. The question is, will they be able to KO me? I don't think so. And I could just... I mean, I can just go Level Ball for Drizzile, for Inteleon, grab mine plus Boss if they try to bump my Stadium and hide behind another Surfetched. Or I could just KO this Snorlax if I really wanted to. I think we do just KO the Surfetched, though, again. Or, sorry, the Zapdos. I don't know. I feel like I actually feel like I'm in complete control right now because of Leafeon VSTAR. Like, just a free GUST is insane. Like, I don't know, like, generally, if you can fit a Leafeon VSTAR in your deck, even if you do not play Grass Energy, it's still worth it to play it, because having a free Boss's Order at any point in the game is too good to pass up, especially as a 2-prizer with 260 HP. It's like, okay, if this was a Crobat, for example, yeah, it would easily get bossed by, like, Surfetched KO'd. Because we have 260 HP, it's a little bit harder for my opponent to one-shot. Like, the only thing that could one-shot it, theoretically, is the Moltres in the late game. When I have 1 prize remaining, at that point, we probably win the game regardless. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think playing Leafeon VSTAR in your decks, like, it genuinely is not a bad thing. Maybe if you can squeeze a couple Grass Energy in your deck, too, you might as well, because then you can play Green Cells, which could help you. I'm just saying, man, like, having Leafeon VSTAR in your deck right now gives you a huge advantage over your opponent if they don't have it. Oh, they're down bad. They have a huge hand, so I kind of see what they're trying to do here. Spread the energy out, I guess, and then we'll just quick shooting the Cinchino. I could grab another Inteleon here, which, sure, I'll do that. I do want to get double quick shooting in play here. Then I can one-shot Surfetched. I mean, I have game next turn anyways, right? Doesn't matter too much. I have game next turn. They're trying to build up a big hand, but, like, because of the mine, they just can't move their stuff. And if they try to paralyze, I'll just switch into another Leafeon. So it's like, good luck beating me. Actually, you know what? I probably should have attached energy to the Leafeon VSTAR and not the Leafeon V. Because if I do switch, they could bump my Stadium, which they probably will do. Yeah, no, I probably should have went into Leafeon V and not the... I should have just built up Leafeon VSTAR a little bit more. Yeah, might have been that was a misplay. Because they might paralyze me here. Paralyzing me doesn't really accomplish much, though. They do 70 damage. They could, I guess they could finish me off with Moltres, right? 70... No, I don't think so. No, that's not going to finish me off either. Because Moltres only does 220. I think they have to use 2 Moltreses, but they're not going to win if they do that. Because they have to take out... If I don't put another Leafeon VMAX in play, they can't win. So we're going to have to make them go through a Leafeon VMAX, then a Leafeon VSTAR, which can't get one-shot by Moltres, thanks to the attack Leaf Guard that makes it have 290 HP. Moltres can cap at 270, which is pretty insane. I should have attacked Leafeon VSTAR, though. Not the Leafeon V. That was a misplay, because then I can just attack with Leaf Guard here and kind of just put more pressure on them. I should have just... Yeah, I should have attached to the Leafeon VSTAR. It is what it is. We have game next turn regardless. As long as we can take out a Pokemon, we just win by quick shooting Cinchino. They have to Scoop Up Netted here, which they could play. They are down... They're down 2 nets, though. They don't have a whole lot of nets left. So they might not find one. They also have to go into the Moltres, too. Not only do they have to figure out a way to Scoop Net the Cinchino, they have to go into Moltres, which could be hard to do. Yeah, basically, like, this game is wrapped up, I want to say. Even if they do get the play where they go into Moltres plus net the Cinchino to heal it, I still don't see how they're winning this. They still have to go through, technically, you know, 3 more Pokemon, right? They have to go through a Leafeon VMAX, Leafeon VSTAR, and then another Leafeon VMAX, which I'm pretty sure they just can't win at that point. Yeah, I wish I put the energy here, though, just to attack with it. It's a shame. Fire Wrath doesn't even knock me out. All right, so let's see we top deck here. The grass. Okay, well, Shady Dealings. Oh, no, I have game. Sorry, I have game. My bad. I have game. We just KO the Cinchino. Yeah, I didn't get to use Leafeon VSTAR in this game to attack. But again, a lot of the time, it is kind of just support. But, I mean, Leafeon VMAX does so much work that I just never got to really use this. Every time I did use Leafeon VSTAR, it was like at the very end of the game. It was at the very end of the game when we used it. But you know what? That is kind of what it's for overall. But yeah, no, this deck is great. I actually think Leafeon VMAX could be a top tier deck again because of Leafeon VSTAR. And honestly, again, if you can fit Leafeon VSTAR in your decks, I just honestly play it. It's not the worst thing ever. Having the ability to have a free Gust, as stated before, is never a bad thing. But overall, yeah, I think this deck is pretty powerful, and I think this could put Leafeon back into the top tables, because Leafeon VSTAR is a great upgrade to the deck, and also it's a great backup attacker to have in the deck. Ivy Star is a very good V-Star ability. And again, if you guys can try to fit in a 1-1 Leafeon V-Star in your deck, you can go for it, because again, having Ivy Star might be very game-changing right now. There's no reason not to play it, man. It's a powerful ability. They get to play once per game on a Pokemon that's not easy to KO. It's not a bad idea to maybe try to fit this in your deck. I generally think Leafeon V-Star is one of the best cards that you can play right now, low-key. Anyways, that'll be it for the video, guys. I am going to leave you guys with a stream game I got versus a Dragapult VMAX deck. I just want to include one more game with this deck to show off how powerful this deck is. And again, I think this deck is really good. Don't think I've changed much about the list other than maybe adding in a second copy of Tool Jammer or a fourth Galar Mine. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe down below. I'm on the road to reaching 24K subs. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 24,000 subs. So you guys have not subbed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Check out Car Cabin, use code DF, check out my Twitch, my Discord, and my Twitter down below. Also, I don't know what else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say, actually. Anyways, let's just leave it at that. Enjoy the stream match I got, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. It's annoying to deal with, but I'm fine with Shady Dealings being a thing. I think Shady Dealings is fine. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air over playing, like, the big, you know, the big GX and V EX Pokemon we've been putting on our bench. Just having those two prize liabilities in play has just not been fun. So, I'm fine with it, bro. I don't have a problem with Shady Dealings at all. I think Shady Dealings is a welcome addition to the game. In my opinion. It's a welcome addition to the game. Because, like, no, we've been in a format where it was just all about benching Dedenne, Crobat, Lele, you know, Shaman EX, and just drawing cards. Like, that, it's just been the big basic EX, GX Pokemon that have drawn us cards. Having a mix-up of a Stage 1 engine doing that is way more cooler than having to just, like, bench a Shaman and Dedenne every turn to draw cards. It's just kind of, it's a mix-up than that, you know. Wheezing is horrible at times? Yeah. Actually, they could hammer me here. Not getting another energy is kind of sus. The Barney. I should have played the Tool Jammer, actually. Mega Mons is absolutely fine. Yeah. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. Shade Dealings is just better than having the format be just, like, bench a 2-prize Pokemon that draws you cards. You know? And then half the time that loses you the game because you get bossed. You know what I mean? It mixes things up. People just don't like Shady Dealings because the turns take forever. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think Shady Dealings is bad at all. I think it's perfectly fine to be in the game. So probably, I don't think I need to get Leafeon here, so I'm just going to Grass Knot. Oh, I should have benched the 4 Sobble. Oops. I don't need to get Leafeon just yet. I'm probably going to max Leaf next turn, actually. We should all play in the Gardevoir engine. Exactly. Shady Dealings, when played correctly, can win you a game. Yeah, that's fine, though. It adds skill to the game. Because you actually... I mean, you have to know what you're doing with your Shady Dealings. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Shady Dealings is a draw engine over playing, like, a big 2-prizer to draw you cards. It's just... It's funner, and it adds more variety to the game itself. I don't... People just complain about Shady Dealings. They probably didn't... Like, bro, Tundra, I'm not hating on you, but you probably never played in that era where everybody just bench Shamans and Dedennes and Crobats and Lele's over and over again. You know what I mean? We're kind of getting back to that with Lumineon now, but we'll see. Your opponent start on ladder? Yo, I gotta see this. Oh my god, yo, the insane quad Pokemon start. The Luxac, bro. The Luxac. I think I just max Leaf, right? Yes. You didn't hit Path turn 1? Bro, rip. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I don't know. I think that Shady Dealings is perfectly healthy for the game. Lele turn 1 for Bridget almost auto win. Yeah, no. But also, that's the other thing, too. Like, having the 2-prize liability in play kind of cost people the game, too. Like, I've lost plenty of games because my opponent was able to boss my Dedenne or Lele to win the game. Or my Shaman. But with having the Shady Dealings engine in the format, that doesn't happen that often. Huh. I just probably research here, to be honest. Grab another Leafeon. Actually, I don't even need to bench that, though, because if I'm going to do... I'll bench it. It's fine. I don't even need a quick shooting much, do I? I guess in case they hammer me, I should probably... I don't know. Delmise is a nasty bench sniper. I love Delmise, bro. I love Delmise. That's fine. Yeah, now if they play if they hammer me and I can't... I should probably build up for Leafeon. We'll see. We shall see. Because they might be playing Crushing Hammer. We don't know yet. Arceus Delmise? Bro, Arceus with anything is insane. I'm excited for that, too. I'm excited for that, too. Delmise would be with new Leafeon? Yo, yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll play that after. We'll see. How do you have V-Stars already? They're out on PTCGO. They're hard to get, but they are out. I was able to get my hands on a few codes. They are out already, though. They are out. They're changing the game, bro. They're changing the game. But yeah, no, if you actually have access to a 1-1 Leafeon, you might as well play the V-Star because you have such an advantage if you're not playing it. Like, for example, my opponent doesn't have a V-Star ability. I do. I have an advantage over my opponent right now. That's what I'm saying, you know? Just Leafeon and Glaceon route, though? Yeah. They're both okay, though. They're both okay. Probably going to be more expensive. Oh, 100%. Arceus is going to be very expensive. Arceus will be a very expensive card, not for sure. This is a matchup we don't even really need to use IV Star. Actually, I don't even know if we need the Leafeon in this matchup. Because we're just kind of max leafing them. I don't really want to net either. I'm just going to max leaf. This is kind of a boring game. We're just attacking back and forth. I don't even need the Leafeon V-Star, to be honest. Because all we have to do is kill the Dragapult next turn we win. Does Path start V-Stars? Yes, yeah, it does. It stops the abilities, not the attacks. Wait, yeah, Path doesn't stop. Path only stops the V-Star abilities, not the attacks. Not the attacks themselves. I don't know if it will, Tundra. What decks can actually play Path that are good? Duraludon can't play it. Mew can't play it. Single Strike doesn't play it. You know? Not many decks will play Path, so it's not even that big of a deal. Yeah, no, not many decks will play Path at peak anyways, right? Like, the decks that already play it may... Like, I don't know. I don't think you need it. People say Mew is out. Mew is sus. I think Arceus will be really boring and busted. Yo, I agree, bro. I mean, Arceus is going to go in every deck. Arceus is a fantastic card, bro. Because you don't even care if it's in play. Because not only does it have a good attack, it doesn't really matter if it's in play. I got a boss. Let's see. Can they win next turn? I don't even know. I love me some Path. Same. Oh, yo, that's true. Get wrecked. No, I can't, because I can't boss. Oh, yo, you're right, get wrecked. Ooh. Yo, watch this, chat. Ready? Insane combo. We win. Yeah, we have game, right? Yep, we have game. Yo, let's go. What a dub, baby. What a dub. Okay, this shows off how good Leafeon VSTAR really is. Watch this, chat. So, we promote the Leafeon. There's no path in play. We evolve into the VSTAR. We play the Raihan. We grab... It doesn't really matter what we grab. Right? We attach. We quick shooting. Right? Oh, but wait. We got ourselves a Scoop Up Net, and they didn't take out my Drizzile. So we get another quick shooting. Right? We quick shooting that again. Now it has 180 HP left. And then we use our VSTAR power. And then we Gust. And then we KO. Pretty dope stuff. Goated card right there. Goated card.